welcome to part 3 of Scrum Guide explanation. In part 1 and part 2, I have explained you the Scrum definition, Scrum theory, and the Scrum pillars. In this video, I will be explaining you the Scrum values. So to start with it, successful use of Scrum depends on people becoming more proficient in living the 5 values that are commitment, focus, openness, respect, and courage. So basically, the Scrum values are foundation of Scrum framework, and teams can only experience full benefit of the Scrum framework by understanding and implementing these 5 Scrum values. So that's why it is being said here that more proficient the team would be in living with these 5 values, the more successful the Scrum would be. The Scrum team commits to achieving its goals and to support each other. This point here is for the first value, that is for commitment. So it is expected from the Scrum team that they should be committed towards their sprint goal and the product goal, and in this process of achieving the sprint and product goal, the team members should support each other. Reason being, Scrum relies on the personal commitment of each and every team member, and they should be committed towards completing the project, because Scrum works on the flat hierarchy. There is no authoritative structure, or there are no managers who would be convincing or compelling the team members to work on the tasks or for completing the tasks. So it becomes the responsibility of each and every team member to commit to their tasks, what they are performing, because there is no one to manage them, I would say, or there's no one who would be compelling them to do that work. So it is them who has to take the ownership of their own work, and they should work upon it. And also, if any other team members needs any help for their tasks, they should support each other and work collectively towards the product goal. That is what the commitment value is about. Now coming to the next value, that is focus. Their primary focus is on the work of the sprint to make the best possible progress towards these goals. So the primary focus of the team should be towards the sprint goals or the product goals. In Scrum, the sprint is an iteration of a specific period of time in which the team works towards achieving a specific set of objective called as the sprint goal. And in order to get most out of each sprint, the each team member must remain focused on the task that they have in their hand. Right. So it is important that they should keep themselves away from any kind of internal or external distractions, and they should be focused towards the sprint goal. So when I say internal or external distractions here, it can be anything. Let's say some of the team members are involved in some of the external trainings as well. So the capacity planning should be done in a way that and the estimation should be the user story should be estimated in a way that the team members should be fully committed and focused towards their sprint goal, and they should be able to deliver it on time along with whatever external commitments they have. Otherwise they'll not be able to focus on either of it. And when it comes to internal distractions, it can be anything that is coming up from the PO. So here the team can take help of the Scrum Master. Like sometimes it happens that the POs come up with some additional requirements which are not part of the sprint goal, and they ask the team to work upon it. But then here along the Scrum team together, everyone together can discuss upon it and prioritize the work accordingly, and they should try to focus first on the sprint goal if the sprint goal is priority. If the additional work that is being that is and that has come additionally, or that is communicated by the PO is a high priority work, then some of the few things from the existing sprint goal can be eliminated, and that can be adjusted, the new work can be adjusted there, so that the team can stay focused and achieve the target on time. So that is what the focus value is about. Now moving on to the third value, that is openness. The Scrum team and its stakeholders are open about the work and the challenges. It is important in Scrum that each and every person is open about the work and the challenges that they are facing when it comes to the team members, as well as the openness and transparency is expected from the stakeholders as well. So in Scrum, the team members are expected to open about their progress, challenges, and if the team members are not communicating about the issues or roadblocks that they are facing, they might not get the help to resolve them on time. So that is why the daily scrums are conducted, in which the team would generally discuss if they are facing any roadblocks or issues, and they would try to resolve that among each other, like with the help of each other. In case if they are not able to resolve it by themselves, they can always reach out to the scrum master or the product owner for help. Similarly, when it comes to stakeholders, it is expected from the stakeholders also that they should communicate promptly and honestly. For example, if any changes are needed in the timeline, or any changes are needed in the product or the resources, then it is expected that the stakeholders should communicate it to the team honestly, and the team should also accept it graciously and point out if they have any suggestions from their end openly in front of the stakeholders. So that is what the third value is about. Now when it comes to respect, respect what they're telling here is scrum team members respect each other to be capable independent people, and are respected as such by the people with whom they work. So respect in Scrum team means recognizing that no single individual or their contributions is more valuable than the other person. Respect also means trusting your fellow team members to fulfill their tasks, or listening or considering their ideas and recognizing their accomplishments. And so if the team is consist of generally the team would be consisting of some of the senior members and some of the junior members. So it is expected from the senior members that they should consider the ideas of the junior members and listen to their ideas and try to implement it, and they should respect their ideas basically. Also it is expected from the entire team that if someone from the team is doing good job, then they should recognize their accomplishments. It motivates that person, and it motivates the entire team to work better. Similarly, trusting the fellow team members with their tasks, like if any junior team member is working on some of the tasks, the seniors should trust them with the task and should not try to monitor or micromanage them all the time. Like it is important, so that the team can work more efficiently and effectively and deliver in a better way. So that is what the respect value is about here. Now, the last one is courage. For courage, what they are telling is the Scrum team members have the courage to do the right thing, to work on tough problems. Now, Scrum team should have the courage to be honest, open, and transparent, both with themselves as well as with the stakeholders about the project's progress and the roadblocks. They should have the courage to take up any new challenges. Let's say if any new feature has been introduced by the stakeholders or customers, and it is a challenging task. Any challenging task has come in the team's plate, so the team should have courage to work upon that challenging task. They should take up that challenge and try to work upon it, instead of passing on those challenge to the other team members. And also the team should have the courage to point out the mistakes, even when it cost to the team. Let's say that if if the junior team member has identified that the senior team member has made some mistake, and because of this there is a chance that this particular code might break in the production. So the junior team member, being junior, should not be scared and shy to speak about it. Instead, they should point out the mistake. They should be courageous enough to point out the mistake, because at the end everyone is working towards the same product goal, and it is important that they should keep in mind that they need to create a value added product. So similarly, even if any juniors are making mistake, the seniors should point out and try to create a better friendly environment. Right. So that is what the courage is about here. And moving on to the next para here, these values give direction to the Scrum team with regard to their work, actions, and behavior. The decisions that are made, the steps taken, and the way Scrum is used should reinforce these values and not diminish or undermine them. So it is expected from the team that whatever work they are performing, or the actions and the behavior that they are the actions that they are performing, basically the work that they are doing, and in their behavior also, they should completely adopt these values, and they should keep these values in their mind and try to embrace these values and follow these values when performing any task, even when they are making any decisions or any steps that they are taking towards the product goal, towards the progress of the product goal. They should adhere to these values, and they should try to follow it. The Scrum team members learn and explore the values as they work with the Scrum events and artifacts. Now, uh, there is a chance that the Scrum team is quite new to the Scrum framework, and they have recently started adopting the framework. So it is not necessary that from the beginning only the team will know all the values and understand everything and try implementing from everything from the beginning only. The team will slowly get matured, and slowly when they start working with the Scrum events and the artifacts, they will slowly try to slowly start adopting these values. And once they will adopt these values and it becomes the part of their daily behavior, then automatically the transparency, inspection, and adaptation will become lively, and it would come to life, it would become active. And so that is what is being said in the next part here. When these values are embodied by the Scrum team, the people they work with, the empirical Scrum pillars of transparency, inspection, and adaptation come to life, building trust. So the Scrum values can be demonstrated by the team at the various aspects of the project development cycle. Like they can demonstrate the courage by taking up any difficult tasks. They can showcase their focus on the work by keeping on schedule, by delivering things or the increment on schedule. They can show their commitment by doing the work well. They can respect each other by trusting each other on their daily day-to-day tasks. And also when it comes to the openness, they should admit their mistakes. If anyone is making the mistake, they should admit it and try to improve it. So that is what is expected from the team when it comes to Scrum values. And it really helps the team when it comes to agile way of working. These values are very important. So that is what the Scrum values are about. And in the next video, I would be explaining you the Scrum team, the roles and responsibilities of the Scrum team, and that would be the part 4. So if you want to know in detail about the Scrum team, you can come back to the channel and check the part 4 video. For this video, that is it for now, and thank you for watching.